Cha! Hey everybody, it's Halloween time and this is my costume that I made myself. Probably why it looks terrible. I need to add some wings to it, but yeah. I'm a moth. Can you guess what kind of moth though? I'll give everybody until like the end of the month to guess what kind of moth I am. It could be any kind of moth, even fictional moths. Mothies? Mothi? Mothises? Mothises. I wish I had like tongue control because this is got little antennae. I wiggle. I even did my hair up. I was like, I'm gonna keep it green, but then I'm like, nah. So of course I had to change the little, these things. That kind of gave me the most trouble because, like, the bloom on them, on the hair itself and everything was all over the place. But let's get to the gaming, right? That's what we're here for, right? The games? We're gonna be playing Fishing Vacation, which is a small game jam horror fishing game thing that Bunzel of Bunzel Channel played one time. But I'm gonna play it again, go through it myself. See if I can get all the endings in 2 hours. Also, you can see my setup is Halloween themed. I gotta change over my hotkeys though, because the hotkeys aren't working, which means RenType isn't working. Aren't you not working, RenType? Anyways, without further ado, there we go. Hang on, I broke it. It's a really tiny window. I don't think I can make it bigger. What's the color source at? Let me see. Is that about right? Just put a scale filter on it. Doesn't look right to me. There, right about there is good. Please move in the center of this. Yeah, it's a little bit over. Hopefully no one minds. Anyways, one thing I don't think Bunzel showed off is that, this has different colors you can use. Like, you press Control and you can change the colors. I'm going to use this one. I recently received a letter from an old friend. Let's see. Mic working, mic working. Because I had a problem with the audio earlier. Apparently default doesn't give you game audio. His invitation to a fishing trip. See, let me pick the spoopy palettes. It's a good spoopy palette. That one, that's a good spoopy palette. It'll be just like old times, my friend wrote. A wave of nostalgia washes over me as I reminisce. It's been well over 10 years since I'd last been there. As children, we'd visit their uncle's cabin by the lake. The lake always had the largest trout you'd ever seen. Slowly regained my composure and made up my mind. I think my VC face is a bit off. Pay no attention to the sprout behind the, behind the curtain. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see my antennae a little bit better. Immediately wrote back accepting my friend's offer. I wish I could at least like go up like 2 times on the window, because it is really kind of pretty small. Not knowing it would be my biggest mistake. My WebSocket died. I should have never went out on that damned fishing vacation! So then he says, So then he says, you go, you're as good as fired. Anyway, long story short, gonna need to find a new job. But hey, we need a break every now and then, right? Let's just try black and white. Either way, I'm glad you can make it, buddy. In all honesty, I forgot all about the good old days. When I got mailed the cabin key from my uncle. One moment, I'm gonna need to change the, change up my profile a little bit. I forgot to set the, this thing kinda needs an analog stick. Like, it doesn't mandatorily need it, but it helps. All those memories hit me like a trout over the head. How has your uncle been, by the way? You know, I'm not too sure the letter he sent. It was the only contact we've had with him for years. Last I saw, he was going through the divorce. Must have been tough, especially for my little cousin. My uncle seemed pretty happy about it, though. Ah, we're finally here. Yeah, I think black and white's pretty good for this game. Bit more run down than I remember. Is my uncle even here? Well, only one way to find out. Last one in's a rotten flounder. The never-ending saga of real fishing. Can't leave! Once you're in, you can't leave! Painting of a fish. Dusty books line the shelves all about fishing. Hold on a second. My controls feel real floating. I think it's Steam trying to take over the controller. Yeah, it's Steam. Play the record? Let's play the record. The poster of a fish! No one's here. Oh well, more cabin for us. This place hasn't had any visitors in a while. Hey, it looks like we still got a little daylight left. Still time for a little fishing. I'll be outside. Grab those poles and meet me out back. It's a photo of a fish. We have a poster, a picture, and a photo of a fish. Let's read Inuit mythos. There are many gods within the Inuit beliefs. One such god is the goddess Sedna, goddess of the sea. Ours is a tragic tale with many different versions, either good or bad depending on the tale. Each version features the same conclusion. Alright, that's one, just need one more. Cellar door is locked with 3 padlocks. Fireplace hasn't seen fire in a while. So note, we're leaving, don't come looking for us. The can is filled with nothing but fish bones. The fridge is packed with tons of fish heads. Okay. It's 2, now let's fish. Table set for 3, the plates are all pretty grimy. This stove looks like it has a face on it. Inside of the stove is scorched all over. The sink is surprisingly clean. Any secret walls or anything? The master bedroom. It's time to fish! Don't worry about worms, tonight's bait's on me, but you're getting your own bait tomorrow. I have 3 worms. Like this way. Yeah, I think black and white's just the best. Just like remember it, a bit more green though. We make the lake green. Sort of. Breathe it in, buddy. Now that's some fresh air. Let's christen the start of an awesome vacation. Do I have any different green? Well, I have that's just all green. Blue. Like there's something right in front of us. Go ahead and reel in a big one, my friend. Cut a left shoe! Nice! Haha, well, not the most edible fish. At least we're doing our part in cleaning the lake. Yeah, but whose shoe is that and why is it in the lake? If you find the other one, you got a new pair of shoes. Slightly damp. Alright, let's get back to fishing while we can. Trout!
You caught
a salmon! I think that's enough fishing for today. I forget if you can get a key on the first day or not. Well, at least the music's still happy. Ah, fishing is what my soul needed. Reeling and dealing does the body good. Read some more tomorrow. You can never leave. Day 1. It's a painting of a fish. Okay, a painting, a poster, and a photo. Good morning, up and at 'em early. Early fish gets the worm. What? It's a phrase. Let's read more mythos. In this version of said mistale, she is a lovely maiden. Pursued by many of the local men, she rejects them all. As her father grows impatient, he meets an unknown hunter. The hunter requests his daughter's hand in marriage. The father accepts the offer, giving away his daughter. See, now that's your problem. Treating women like property. Sure, it's not gonna come back and bite you in the ass. I think all the keys are in the lake. I don't know if there's any form of trick to this. I got 11 worms. That's a pretty decent amount of worms. I'm sticking with this palette. That was pretty on point.
You caught
A catfish! A bass! Don't know whether it's smallmouth or largemouth. It's just a bass. What's that in the distance? I caught a koi. Okay, they're freshwater fish still. A flounder. I'm pretty sure those are saltwater fish. An eel. Yeah, those are definitely saltwater fish. What about the rocks has been there?
You caught
A sardine? No, those are definitely saltwater fish. Yeah. Well, I know there's mud crabs. Alright, I guess I'm on my own? Anything in the mouth of this?
You caught
Yeah, okay. This lake is in another dimension, pretty sure. That was dead on. Oh yeah. Murdering my analog. A forg! Cut a forg! Anything in here?
You caught
A tin can! I'm pretty sure I'm able to get a key by now. Maybe it's one of those you... Wow, my hand's broken. Been watching a lot of ghost shows where they have their, like, 360 Connect. Catching, like, ghost... I don't know, ghost twigs. And, like, the twigs are all, like... Come on. Come on. They're all, like, bent and broken like my arm was. Another starfish! But I think that's enough fishing for today. Another successful day of fishing in the bucket. I've had my uncles in here to see all those catches. perfectly normal fishing vacation. Why is the music slower? Oh, it was you. You scared me. Sorry, I just had the weirdest dream last night. Wanna hear it? Right on. Okay, so last night, I woke up, or rather I thought I woke up. I couldn't move my body, but I could see freaky, right? It gets freakier. My eyes started to adjust to the dark. My window came into view as I stared at it. I felt like I was staring forever, but then I was about to nod off back to sleep. A jump scare. And whispering. Hey, changeling! My leap motion seems to like not be working like it's supposed to. There we go. It's my Halloween costume. I'm a moth. Did I scare ya? Alright, enough spooking. Let's get to hooking. That doesn't rhyme. Also, if you turned off the music, I didn't say you could turn off the music. The trash has gotten somewhat more pungent. There's less fish heads than last I checked. That hasn't changed. The water has stopped running. Oh, that's nice. Can I read this? Come on, controller. I think that Bluetooth's messed up. Let's read more mythos. The father, in his haste, had just given his child to a bird creature merely disguised as a man. Determined to right his wrong, he went after his daughter. Rowing in his kayak, the man approaches the birdman's lair. He barges inside, saves his daughter, and escapes. Shortly soon after, the creature learns its bride escaped. It takes flight, giving chase to its runaway bride. Controller. I didn't get as many worms as last time. I got about as many. Alright, I got 2 on the horizon. One right there. Let's start in the back and go forward. Manta ray. Pretty sure those aren't in lakes.
You caught
A lobster. Okay, yeah, this lake is like from another dimension. Still haven't found any of the keys I need, though. I don't know if you have to be super precise on it or something to get the keys or not.
You caught
I caught Nemo. Yeah, that was just, you know, somebody admiring the lake. I'm pretty sure it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing.
You caught
A unicorn fish? Okay. I got something in the back there. I don't know if I want to reel this in or not. I caught a key. I'm sure it was just somebody swimming in the lake, you know, they probably found the key and thought it was mine. How nice of them. Oh no. Oh, a pufferfish. Internet deciding to work only part. What internet do you have? Comcast or somebody else? Comcrap or any of the myriad of crappy internets out there? I'm gonna try and make Sunday the spooky fishing game, spooky marine themed games.
You caught
No guarantee. Spectrum, aka Time Warner and Charter's corporate child. Ah, AOL Time Warner, which then went to Charter and Time Warner, and I hear Spectrum is really crappy, like worse than Comcrap. Which I don't know how you can be worse than Comcrap.
You caught
A tin can! Hooray for regional monopolies. I took a survey for the county, and the county's thinking about, like, having county internet, which may or may not be a good thing, but I'm here for county internet. Because usually that would mean it's unlimited with no bandwidth caps or anything. But it could be crappy and be like, well, you spent 3 terabytes, 5 terabytes worth of streaming media. You're gonna owe us like an arm and a leg. I don't really know where I should fish. Tin can. Anything pop up? No? I saw the hand back there. Roommate handed me Polaris. She knows how to cheer me up. The Polar Kitty. Another tin can. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. Hello? Only one more day of fishing left, my friend. A weekend isn't long enough. I want more time. I'm wishing for more fishing. The key fits into one of the padlocks. Hey, are you still up? If not, then get up! How about we do a little night fishing? Let's go night fishing. Right, Austin, meet me outside when you're ready. There's like nothing that could possibly go wrong. I didn't say you could stop the music. My controller just went weird. You got 10 worms. Laura should yell at Spectrum so I can have a good connection to stream again. Yes, very much so. Wow, so this is the lake at night, eh? Neat. And there's plenty of moonlight. I can kinda see okay. Well, okay, I can't really see anything, but that's fine. We only need to see our big catches. Let's fish on, buddy. Suckerfish. Did you just hear that? Is that a fish? That was totally a fish. Pretty sure it's a fish? A tin can! A beta fish! Yay! Oh, that thing's getting closer. That was dead on. A starfish! A jellyfish. You totally find those in lakes, right? At night? A starfish! Yeah, you know, there's nothing bad here. Also, ignore the whispering. It's probably just your imagination. Swordfish. You know, normal things that you catch in a freshwater lake. Anglerfish, you know, normal things that you catch in a freshwater lake. You know, heads that you find in a freshwater lake. Yeah, I should be finding a key by now. I was almost dead on.
You caught up.
An octopus! I'm feeling a little freaked. Let's head back. Like, you're not freaked out by what we're catching in the lake. You're like, oh yeah, it's just dark and spooky out. Oh, okay. I mean, somebody's been eating our fish. It's a key covered in fish guts, which I wish I didn't touch it. I mean, we're planting the fish there, so the flowers grow, right? Place is getting freaky, buddy. Feels like we're not wanted here. If the fish are biting, don't be frightened. What's on tomorrow? One padlock. Less fish heads, pungent, scorched, and the water stopped running. Day 3! Well, it's our last day. I feel like I've lost all my energy to fish. Something about the lake. It just seems off. But we've gotta end the trip on a good one. One last trip to the lake. What do you say? Read more mythos! While pursuing its prey, the creature makes a plea. It calls upon a sea spirit for help with her capture. As the pair escapes, their kayak is rocked by huge waves. At his wit's end, the father reacts hastily yet again. He tosses his child overboard into the icy waters. Wow, then what was the point of going to get her anyways? Sedna surfaces, grasping a hold of the kayak's side. With a swift motion, her father's axe swings down. Oh wow. I should have just left her there. The rest of the book is ripped out. Pungent trash. There's less fish heads. Grimy. Grimy. Scorched. Scorched. Water stopped running. Well, at least the birds ate. What did I just hit? What was that? Oh, it's just a human skeleton. Just an animal skeleton, that's all. One that looks very human, you know. Probably a monkey of some sort. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we've got enough worms. Let's go fish. No, I want more worms. I like 6 worms. I need more worms. Alright, which one should we fish first? That one was pretty dead on. Right shoe with the key on it, so I do have a new pair of shoes. Oh god, throw it back in, throw it back in. Wait, there's something tied to the laces. It's a key. That shoe, I feel like, no it can't be. Let's just finish our fishing. Maybe the legend of Sedna was more real than it just the mythos book, eh? Well, we don't have any more keys to go, so it's just gonna be fish from here on out.
You caught
A blue tang. The newest flavor from Tang!
You caught
A sunfish! We caught the impossible! Or the ridiculous. We caught the ridiculous. You can go through this without getting all 3 keys. I've seen it happen. I don't know if that was fixed or not.
You caught
I caught a great white shark! You know, that's perfectly normal in your local area lake. You know, I started reading upon, like, the shark that inspired Jaws, and it wasn't... The shark really wasn't that big at all. It was, like... 7 or 8 feet. Which, when you think about it in terms of sharks, that's not very big. Like, it was a small shark. And it's kind of sad that, like, because of Jaws, everybody's now hunting sharks, and sharks are actually on the decline, and, like, lots of jellyfish are on the upcline because there's no sharks to eat them. So that's why people are getting stung all the time. Because jellyfish are immortal.
You caught
A pike. Right, what's our last fishing spot gonna be? I caught a goldfish. A carp. Alright, I think that's enough fishing for today. Now there's 2 ways you can go with this. You can unlock the basement. The final lock on the basement. Well, we've got all the keys. You go first. Or you can just choose to go to bed and ignore the basement. We're of course going to open the basement. The cellar has been fully unlocked. Dirty bed, it looks like it's been used recently. It's the rest of the Inuit mythos. The axe connects with Sedna's fingers, chopping them off. With no way to hold on, Sedna floats down into the dark. It is said as her fingers sank, they brought forth life. Her fingers began to transform, growing and contorting. They formed into the creatures that are here to this day. Now fishers pay tribute to the sunken goddess, in hopes of a bountiful hunt granted by Sedna. It's the start of the tunnel. I wonder where it goes. Bottles are strewn about. They all have paper within. The paper inside is crudely written on. It says, "I only caught a glimpse of you, but I saw a lifetime in that glimpse. A life in which I beg and plead to spend with you. Hear me, Sedna. I've given you everything I hold dear to myself. My wife is no longer a hook at— oh, that was her body. Damn. My daughter is with you in the blue majestic depths." That was the head and hands we kept saying. "Please come back to me. Show me what you require. I will provide it to you, my goddess. I pray you heed my request. Let me be your one." The crude statue made of mud and fish bones. Are you taking one of the bottles? Wow, this place isn't creepy at all! Let's make like fishermen and get our basses out of here. Alright, that's everything. Let's leave quickly. Hey buddy, I left the keys inside. Did you get them? They're near the sink, thanks. No. No, I ain't going back in there. I guess I'm going back in there. I'm not going next to the sink. Get out of here! I'm at the lake. I totally got out. Ending D. Ow, this green hurts my eyes. Guess it saved like right before. I think I'll ever sleep here again. Is this so you can get a different ending without having to play through the entire game? Which one did I have? Not that one. This one? I was near the door, but, like, my controller did the controller thing. There we go. Got out. We sped home after that, not saying much to each other. Once we got far enough away from that place, we finally started to decompress. We collected our thoughts and alerted the police about what we found at the cabin. It's been a while since I've last heard from my friend. They informed me once the police read the note in the bottle, they searched the cabin from top to bottom, but there were no signs of their uncle's whereabouts. That part of the mountain is now blocked off to the public, but I'm sure they found the body where the worms were, right? They say the lake was combed over every inch of its floor by a diving expedition conducted by the police. The divers found nothing within the lake's depths, but we have the 2 shoes. They can, like, check the shoes for, like, DNA and stuff. The only thing they could catch were some of the largest trout they'd ever seen. Ending A. And then there's ending B and C. I'm betting B is... biggest mistake. Should have known what that. Fishing vacation! Find a new job. Okay, we need to break every now and then. Right. Either way, I'm glad you could make it, buddy. I'm gonna, like, try and get, like, the least amount of worms. So... I'm wondering if one is if you don't if you don't have, like, any of the keys, and then another one is if you only have a partial amount of keys. Alright, I'm gonna read the mythos. I'm just gonna ignore the basement. Like, the dude only got 3 worms. Like, I get well more worms than he does. Just christen the start of an awesome vacation. Like there's something right in front of us.
You, Kana.
A left shoe! Well, we know what happens when we find the right shoe.
You, Kana.
A salmon. Okay, that one was dead on.
You, Kana.
A trout. I think that's enough fishing for today. Reeling and dealing is a body good. Dealing what? Oh, it's a phrase. I'm gonna leave the music off. There are 4 worms. Ah, my thing fell off. Five worms? Do I just start out with 1 worm? There. Maybe you can understand my words a little better. Do I just start out with 1 worm? Now that I have a crap amount of worms, let's see if I can, like, not get any of the, Or maybe I should, like, fish off of the shadows. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the shadows. Just throw it out there and see.
You Kata.
I'm also gonna avoid the heads and the stuff.
You Kata.
A shrimp. I caught a shrimp. Gonna keep it as a pet. Pet shrimp.
You Kata. You Kata.
Yep, enough fishing. 5 worms. Uh-huh. Absolutely nothing horrible is going to happen. Your uncle killed his daughter and his wife or killed the cousin, buried them in the worms, and then dumped the wife in the lake. The weirdest dream. Yeah, that's don't listen. That's okay. I don't really care to hear those dreams too. It was just really freaky, alright? Ready to fish? Wait a minute. That's a bug. I was reading the mythos and it goes straight into the dream. And I didn't get to read the rest of that. That's a bug. That's 3 worms. Good enough. I like the little worms, like, running around the clock. There. 5 worms. And once again, not fish anywhere we're supposed to. Should be noted that this... A sponge. Should be noted this game was made in Game Maker, which, you know, kind of gives me hope that I can make something. I do kind of hate the Game Maker's all about capitalism, though. Like, the only time you can afford it is, like, when it's the tin can. When it's like the previous version's one, and it's like they no longer support it. But they sure as hell will charge full price for all of the plugins for it, though.
You caught
Another shrimp.
You caught
Tin can. It's a great way to break in a controller. I mean, you know, it's still a tool you can use, but it's like, if like you're gonna like make the base thing like $10 when it's like usually like 500, make all the plugins to go in it like just you get that with the $10. But of course they don't do that because those plugins are probably just the ones they use for the next version. They don't want to give those away. Night fishing, yeah. There's my like 4 worms. 5 worms. Fish on! Let me just go straight out, you know.
You caught
Caught a starfish! Sponge! Well, excuse me, captions? That's not what I said. I said you cut a... said you caught a sponge. And now you caught a shrimp.
You caught
Tin can. I really wish these captions were a lot better. Said I really wish these captions were a lot better.
You caught
Alright, yeah, alright buddy, let's head on home. Remember he said it was like freaky? Now he doesn't say it's freaky. I don't know what I was so afraid of. Oh yeah, the dark. Anyway, thanks for fishing. Yeah, this is just a normal game about a fishing vacation. It's our last day. I feel like I've lost all my energy to fish. Something about the lake. It just seems off. But we gotta end the trip on a good note. One last trip to the lake. What do you say? Yep, sure, uh-huh. I'm gonna take these 2 worms. And then just let the timer run out because this is when we find the bones. There's nothing wrong with this lake. It's a perfectly normal lake. No one was killed. No one was dismembered and chucked into the lake. That was just a bad dream.
You caught
I got another shrimp. A shrimp. Yup, we only caught like 2 shrimps. That's enough fishing for today. Completely. No dead bodies here. You also don't see the, I don't know about you, buddy. I'm ready to get out of here. Get on the car when you're ready. No rush. Notice there are no keys next to the sink. Notice he didn't forget the keys. We drove away from the cabin. I couldn't shake this feeling of uneasiness. I left with questions and I knew there were answers. What was in the lake that night? What had happened to the uncle and his family? These thoughts still haunt me at night. It's been a while since I've last heard from my friend. When I last wrote to them, I asked if they felt the same nagging compulsion I had to return to the cabin and get some answers. They wrote back saying they'd be more at ease if the cabin sunk to the bottom of the lake. But my curiosity doesn't sink so easily. I've made up my mind. I'm going back to the cabin. It has its hooks in my brain, and it's reeling me back in. I just hope I don't become fish food. Ending B. We're just missing ending C? Fishing vacation! So he got mailed the cabin key. Oh, he was going through a divorce. Yeah, I mean, that's a way to divorce someone. I don't recommend it. Okay, these colors are eye-searing. These colors are even more eye-searing. Blood. Alright, what if we don't read the thing? I think next Thursday, for my Thursday stream, I'm going to do World of Horror. It's that 80s inspired, or 80s? Like ye old, like PC 88 style, Macintosh style. Japanese horror, like adventure game horror. Like it's Lovecraftian, I hear, which is like Lovecraft.
You caught up.
Alright, you always start out with the left shoe.
You caught up.
Salmon.
You caught up.
Trout. Enough fishing for today. No, I think I will read the diary. Gotta get enough worms to get a key. Come on, wormies, where you at? $11 worms. That should be good enough to get something. A catfish! I wanted to see if the cursor actually... I don't think a cursor matters where it is next to the blob.
You caught a
Flounder!
You caught a
Sardine!
You caught a
Eel!
You caught
A bass! And...
You caught a
crab! So where we got the key? Is that the key back there? Are you the key?
You caught
A koi! Let's see, one hand grabs the hook and gives you a key. I thought you just randomly fished up a key here. Was that day 2? And then one of the keys is in the fish.
You caught a
Starfish! I caught Patrick.
You caught a
Tin can. Shrug? I think there's like a minimum number of worms, and once you've gotten all the spots that you're supposed to, it's just
You
like,
caught a
you know, it's just, you know, free fishing from then on out.
You caught a
Like, well, is this day 1 or day 2? I forget what day we're on. This is another successful day. Or do you only get the things when you actually, like, look around? Oh, nope, this is day 2. Alright, we'll listen to the dream. Ah, that one popped up in the upper left, and then like the one after that popped in the lower right, now it popped back up in the upper left again. I think on the last day I'm not gonna find the body. I'm gonna do everything up until the point of finding the body and then just like not dig far enough for the body. Like get a couple worms. I don't know what flags need to be set for it to have ending C.
You caught
Oh, manta ray!
You caught
Lobster! Lobster, lobster! It's another thing that captions don't do is if you're trying to say like a funny word, it can't interpret like funny words. Honestly, maybe captions should be more phonetic than like trying to figure out what word you're saying.
You caught
Like, the words would be spelled weird, but like when you pronounce them out, it would be like, they would probably make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... yeah, hi. I mean, like, Japanese and stuff, like, the phonetics are the words.
You caught
I mean, I have seen, like, captioning with, I wonder if I can set this to Japanese. I don't see a place where I can set it to Japanese. I said Japanese, not Kathy. How could you get Kathy out of Japanese? See, that's what I mean by phonetic. Maybe like F-E-N-E, see, they didn't even spell that right. F-E-N-E-I-C? When it, oh, T-I-C. I can't spell, it's too late in the day. There we go.
You caught a.
I caught a key. Hee 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 hee. Come on.
You caught
A pufferfish. I think I'm just free fishing from now on. There's apparently an APK for this, meaning that you can like put it on your Android, whatever.
You caught a.
Sponge! One thing I like about Android over the iStore, the App Store, whatever, is that you can like sideload in stuff. Where like for Apple you have to go through their App Store. Unless you jailbreak.
You caught a.
At least I think so. I think you absolutely have to go through their App Store.
You caught a.
Alright, I'm gonna put the first key in. Not fishing! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably maybe had to say let's sleep. I don't know. If I don't get like ending C on here, then then I don't know. Hmm. 10 worms. Alright. Wow. Like at night, Annie bathed in blood. Sucker fish. That was totally a fish. I need to watch more Grander Musashi. I only watched like the first 2 episodes and then stopped. Beta fish. Because I was gonna go back and make better subs for it. Yeah, I don't think I want to fish up that plate in the background. Jellyfish! See, it's gone anyways. Oh no! I lost a worm! Well, that's what happens when you lose a worm. Because you were, like, trying to scratch an itch. Swordfish! Alright, I was over there last time. Anglerfish. I'm not even gonna look over at it. I wonder what happens if I don't look at it. Uh-oh, the whispering's getting louder. Octopode! Oh, there it is. Octopodes. Octopodes. Starfish! Sponge! Let's head back. Second key. Obviously that thing came out of the water and dropped it for us. One padlock left. And let's just, fail the last day. That's good enough. That's all the worms we need, right? Two worms, that's all we need. And we're not going to, fish up the right shoe. We're gonna waste our worms.
You caught up.
Get our sponge.
You caught up.
A shrimp. Well, alright. That's enough fishing for today. Yup. Only 2 worms worth. Two worms. 2 wormies. Come on, Leap Motion, work with me here. I don't know about you, buddy, but I'm ready to get out of here. I'll be out in the car when you're ready, no rush. No keys next to the sink. We drove away from the cabin. I couldn't shake this feeling of uneasiness. I left the questions and I knew there were answers. What in the lake that night? What had happened to the uncle? What was in the lake that night? What had happened to the uncle and his family? Those thoughts still haunt me at night. It's been a while since I've last heard from my friend. When I last wrote to them, I asked if they felt the same nagging impulsion I had to return to the cabin and get some answers. They wrote back saying they'd be more at ease if that cabin sunk to the bottom of the lake. My curiosity doesn't seek so easily. I've made up my mind. I'm going back to that cabin, and it has its hooks in my brain, and it's whirling me back. Yep, still ending B. So, what is ending C? How do we get ending C? I'll have to look it up. Yep, there we go. Well, I said I would do a, fortune-telling segment at the end of these things. So, I'm going to start off with, going to switch to our, gonna do 2K9? Wow. Tab. 6 cents. Gonna do some Taboo with the Sixth Sense, which is the, hang on. Got all these screens. I got 3 screens now. Which is that supposedly cursed and haunted, Nintendo game. But it turns out nothing happened. That there's only creepypastas of it are only the recent ones. Like, really the only bad thing that happened with the game is that it probably cost about $40 or $50 at the time. And you'll see what you get. Is this the one I use? Normally I have it. I do. Well, do you open this? Do. Let's go back to our 4-3. Nope. Nope. Nope, that's the wrong one. Roll 8? Yeah, this is an entirely different scene collection, so all my hotkeys are like really messed up. Wow, that is huge. I really wish OBS had a way to basically set up a box, like, you know, this color source, like, here is a box, and then I could just drag a source and basically take this and put it in the box. It's supposed to be 4x3. I guess it's not. Stick it in the middle again. I'll fix the 4x3 later. Yeah, that's pretty lined up. There we go. Taboo, the Sixth Sense. From Rare, yes, the ones that made the Donkey Kong games. All that has been and all that will be is here for you to know. Dare you glimpse at the future? Dare you even ask? Taboo, I couldn't catch the rep. You know what? I wasn't ready yet. Licensed to Trade West by Rare Coin. Licensed by Nintendo of America. At least I got the Nintendo seal of approval. Nice skull in the O. Taboo, the Time Machine on Nintendo. I don't know why it's called a Time Machine. name. I shall read the fortunes of chat. Your fortune for all of chat shall be... I don't know when chat was born. How about let's just put in today's date? It's the 3rd. It's the 3rd still. Wait, I wasn't done yet. Damn it! Which unfortunately it's gonna read 21 as 1921. Is there a way to like get... I guess you can't get capitals. You were all born 100321. Chat's sex is no? Let's just go with F. The question we are going to ask is... How's the week gonna go? How is the week going? Alright, shuffling the cards. Mashing some buttons to see if it does anything. Sorry for the horrible background. You, chat! The Queen of Cups. I didn't get to read the rest of that because it goes so fast. This layout is always the same. And we get a skull on the second one from the bottom. Wow, that's kind of rare. Significator card, the 6 of Cups. Currently, your situation is memories or a reminder. Well, the stream's almost over, so... that's kind of true. Crossing card. The 7 of Swords. Your immediate influence is wishes and hopes. Remember you paid $50 for this game back in the day. I guess you're hoping the stream is over, or you're hoping this game is over? The crowning card. The 9 of Cups. Within your present frame of reference is a time of happiness. I hope chat had fun. Like, night fishing with horror and stuff. The base of the matter. The 8 of Coins. The influences of the distant past are an ability of practical skills. What is that in English? The influence of the distant past are an ability of practical skills. Streaming with a virtual avatar? I mean, I like the music. Music's pretty nice. Past influences. The Three of Staffs. Recent past events are a practical enterprise. Okay. I mean, people do stream for money, I guess? Shrug? I is confused. Forthcoming influences. The Page of Swords. Near future influencing you soon is capable of uncovering or discovering the unknown or inobvious. Is that a word? The near future influencing you soon is capable of uncovering or discovering the unknown or unobvious. Well, that's like generally the future. We don't know what it is. That's why we asked you, game, to tell us what it is. The forthcoming influences. I don't know where you're gonna go after my stream. Where one finds oneself. The moon. This card is reversed. You, in a proper perspective, have our susceptibility to bad temptations or mistakes. Card is reversed. You, in a proper perspective, are susceptible to bad temptations or mistakes. Don't go to those bad streams, everyone. Stay away from the bad streams. The toxic streamers. Don't give in to temptation. I have no idea. The one with the skull, right? No, yeah. Views of others. The Five of Coins. Others view you as anxiety caused by one or many varying factors. Yes. Okay. Am I really anxiety-inducing? I hope not. I still do like the music. Hopes and Fears card, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I've noticed that we've only gotten one major arcana, and that was reversed, and that was the moon. Your inner hopes and fears are an appeal or request. Everybody hoping this stream's over quickly. They're fearing it's gonna go on for too long. Final outcome, the tower, oh my god! The conclusion of the issue is unexpected events, havoc, or destruction. I'm sorry, everyone. So week's apparently gonna end very badly. Or, well, it's still Sunday, so it's the... Well, to me, it's the end of the week. To some others, it might be the beginning of the week. Well, that's your fortune for the week. It's terrible. Apparently, it's gonna be really terrible. Let's say we were in Florida. I think Florida is 49. Here's some lucky numbers. Here's your pick 6 or whatever. Or pick 5. Tell me if you win anything. would have been a better, like, a better thing is, like, if you got to pick 6 numbers or whatever from the game, and then you won, and it's like, this taboo game won me millions of dollars. I mean, of course it's all just random number generation. This thing is not resetting me like it should. Should be Control 1. It's obviously not doing the thing. Anyways, everyone, that has been my Spooktober. My first stream of Spooktober. I'm going to, like, Wednesday probably going to be playing, World of Horror. With, like, I'll find another fortune teller game. There's, like, plenty of tarot games and fortune teller games. I'm gonna have to translate most of them, since a lot of them are in Japanese, because Japan really loves fortune telling. More so than people in the United States, in video game form at least. Don't put too much onto the taboo thing. That's just, it's just fun in games. It's just random number generation. If you really want, like, a real reading, you can, there's a tarot section here on Twitch that you can go to and get it from an actual live human being that you can maybe put a little bit more faith in if you still believe all that. Because, you know, that tower at the end of the week would be like, when I end stream, I am destroying my stream because I am ending it. All good things must come to an end. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining me. Thanks, shout out to Changeling Chain. That's not a shout out, that's an SP. I don't know what an SP is. And anybody else watching the VOD when I put it up. Anyway, thanks again. Take care, everybody.